We're having a look at Young's Burger today. In front of me here I've got all the ingredients needed on the spec for the Young's Burger. And I'm going to take you through simple steps of preparing, forming, cooking and plating up the burger. Now to start with, have 2.5 kilo mince, the 85 VL British mince from Solent, which is the current burger mince, which a lot of work has gone into to ensure consistency and quality of the burgers every time. To make the mix, one bag, you add 23 grams of salt and 8 grams of pepper and mix it by hand wearing the blue gloves. It's important not to over mix it because you work up the starch, turn the meat mushy and it'll start falling apart during cooking. To form the burgers, weigh out the 8-ounce mix into a ball and form into a tight ball to ensure that all the mix is well combined and the meat is going to hold together. Place into the ring on cling film on a red board. Push down firmly with your hands. Ensure it's tight against all sides of the ring. Then fold in the cling film and remove the ring. And there you have the 8-ounce burger formed nice and tight to ensure consistency in cooking and size every time. This will now go into the fridge and chill for a few hours to ensure that the burger mince is going to hold together during cooking. Now I'm going to hand over to my colleague Sean. Sean is the head chef of the ship and probably knows how to cook a burger, having done it several thousand times before, and he's going to take us through cooking of the burger to illustrate the consistency and quality needed and the ease of cooking on the griddle.
Best to pre-chill your burgers after you shape them for at least a good 12 hours so they hold their shape. Just a light seasoning just before you start. A good drizzle of oil. Make sure you rub it on so you don't stick. Make sure you get good contact on the grill, so all the surface areas in contact, so you get good caramelization on the meat as they start cooking. I'll give them about a good 2 minutes before you can even start to attempt to turn them, just so they shape well and keep their shape.
Let's go with the burger. We have a fresh Vinoise burger bun from Bread Factory, which has been developed to ensure extra quality, the eating of the burger, visual of the burger, and a real step on from the floured bun that we used to take. This bun is a mixture of milk and butter, similar to a brioche bun, and comes in unsliced. Slice it prior to order. Don't pre-slice, wrap in cling film and keep. It's really important that you keep them whole and just slice them just before you need them for order. In terms of storage of the bun, keep them in an airtight container in the bag that they're delivered in an ambient condition. Don't keep them in the fridge because of the nature of the ingredients. They're going to dry out and go stale very quickly.
It's now been cooking for about roughly 2 minutes. You can just start to see a little bit of caramelization around the edge there of where it's been in contact with the grill. So it's a good indication that the meat's nice and caramelized, which means it's released itself from the grill. Sharply underneath, and then flip it over, give it a good pat down. Again, same thing again, good contact with the grill so you get nice caramelization on the marks from the meat. And again, another 2 minutes. Leave it to cook to the temperature you require, preferably medium well.
It's important, as you can see during the cooking process, we're not moving the burger around the griddle very much, not patting it down, squashing the meat, not squashing it at all. just letting the griddle do the work and let the burger cook naturally. You can see they've been there 3 to 4 minutes now, and the maximum cooking time for one of these burgers would tend to be 6 to 7, maximum 10 minutes.
Just with the Viennese buns, put these straight underneath the salamander directly. We'll let them get golden brown on a nice high heat, so it's nice and crisp and doesn't like dry out too quickly, too slowly under a low grill. Nice high temperature for a good caramelization of the bun.
So with the burger, accompanied with a portion of chips. Here are 1 portion of the rustic chips, which is seasoned lightly with salt in the bowl. And here at the ship, they use terracotta bowl. Some of you may have the buckets, but this is an ideal way of ensuring consistent portion control every time. And no wastage of chips.
You want to get your temperature around 68, 67, just to make sure you get the accurate cooking of this burger. So about there, it's a good temperature to serve it at. You can just see that there now, 68.2, 68. It's just bang on there. Just as I've taken the burger off, just leave it on the resting rack for at least a good minute, just to relax from coming off the grill. Just leave it relax up there. Coming onto the burger, starting off with the base, obviously. Start off with some lettuce, some nice crisp cos or iceberg, whichever you have available. And then on top of that, burger. Just get your burger that's been resting for a few seconds, straight on top of the lettuce. Some nice beef tomatoes, some red onions, finely sliced, and some gherkins, nicely sliced gherkins. Again, gherkins, I'd slice them on the mandolin so you get consistency and portion control out of the gherkins. And then just finish off with the burger on top, go straight through with the skewer for stability, and that's your burger.
Here you have the finished burger with the chips, with relish and a portion of mayonnaise. All served on a board with the parchment paper underneath. If you don't have boards, by all means serve it on a plate, but if you have boards, I think you'll agree, visually looks that much better.